So the Ronin RS4 Pro was released in April earlier this year and was supposed to be launched with all of these amazing features. Or were there any additional features at all? That's what we're going to go over in today's video, guys. I actually owned the Ronin RS2 and the Ronin RS3 Pro before I bought this Ronin RS4, and the only reason I end up having to buy this is because I literally lost my RS2 at an airport, and my RS3 Pro basically just broke on me during a filming accident. So yeah, I was left to buy this thing right here, the Ronin RS4 Pro. And today we're going to be going over all of its brand new features, and then I'm going to kind of give you guys my opinion on if it's actually worth upgrading to, or if it's a good gimbal to purchase. So one of the first two major upgrades on this Ronin RS4 Pro is the actual torque and the motors that is built onto it. So it's supposed to have much better stabilization, and it's supposed to be a lot more smoother in terms of the adjustments and whatnot due to the extra motor torque. And after using it, I can definitely say it does offer a higher stabilization and higher torque. They say it's about a 20% increase, which, to be honest, every time they release a new gimbal, they always try to get these motors and stabilization a little bit more steady each and every single time. So moving into the next feature, which is going to be the battery grip right here, guys. And it actually looks literally exactly identical to the previous RS2s in the past, but it's actually an upgraded battery. So it's supposed to give you guys approximately 30 hours. And it actually supports PD fast charging, which will allow you to charge this thing from 0 to 100 in 2.5 hours. So it also offers a USB-C power port, which honestly the RS3 Pro did also offer, so I don't think that is really an upgrade. So moving into the connectivity and the control of this RS4 Pro. So the RS4 Pro introduces an RSA communication port, enabling connectivity with a wide range of accessories such as the DJI RS tethered control handle and other third-party accessories. I typically don't use a lot of features on this thing in terms of external ports, except for when I plug my camera directly into the Ronin, or if I need to link up a focus puller. But there is an RSA communication port for anybody that is looking to put one of those on their Ronin. So the next new feature is the DJI RS SDK protocol, which allows third-party developers to essentially use the ports on this thing. Like I mentioned earlier, I see how that can help in some higher level productions, but for people that are just shooting lower level films, a lot of these extra things that plug into it don't really make a difference when it comes to the purchasing decision. So this is the big difference in the RS3 Pro, and that's going to be the fact that you can actually release this right here. Don't know if I can grab it at the moment, but yeah, you can actually release this right here, and you can literally go in vertical, which means that every time you want to switch between vertical and horizontal, you don't have to unmount the bracket that goes on your camera each and every time. You can literally just pull this thing out and switch it. Now, you will still have to calibrate each individual arm based on the measurement and the weight, since going from vertical to horizontal changes. So really the only time you're saving is just being able to pull it out and mount it back in. So on top of that, they also have a Teflon coated access arm, which is supposed to just be stronger. It basically means that the RS4's access arms are coated with Teflon, which helps in smoother balancing and reduces friction, making the setup process more efficient. I haven't really felt that on stabilizing it. It seems very similar to the RS3 Pro, but it is something to note. And then it also has a joystick mode switch. This feature allows for quick switching between zoom and gimbal control, enhancing usability and control during shots. Yeah, you basically can just have a couple more options with the joystick on this Ronin RS4. So moving into the accessory ecosystem, that was supposed to be a big selling point with this RS4 Pro. You have a compatibility with the DJI Ronin image transmitter, which is actually something I'm pretty interested in getting in the future. It's going to be one level up on productions where you want to have somebody be able to view the actual image that is coming out of this device. And it also supports for various battery grips. So in addition to the BG70, it'll also be compatible with some of the older batteries that DJI has released. So you could probably switch this thing out with the RS 3 battery or some other off-market batteries that DJI says it can support. So the overall usability and enhancement. So it's supposed to have a quick release design to be able to allow you to pull this thing out or pull into a new camera very easily. And then it's also supposed to have improved app integration. So it's just supposed to have some better features that you can use with the DJI app. And guys, that's pretty much all of the new features on this RS4 Pro. So let's just kind of look at this in the standpoint of a consumer. At the end of the day, the main purpose for buying a gimbal is to stabilize your image. And although a lot of these features are cool and they're nice, I have been using gimbals back since 2020 on a regular basis for my production company. And really the main feature that you really need is to be able to stabilize the cameras. Now, the whole aspect of being able to switch it from vertical and horizontal is a nice feature and some of the extra ports, but I'm just being honest with you guys. I think that when it comes to a gimbal, you just need to get something that allows you to be able to stabilize the image well. So that being said, I'm gonna talk about some of the features on this RS4 Pro other than just stabilizing and shooting it that I actually do use on a regular basis. So one of which is being able to plug in my DSLR camera into the actual Ronin. It allows you to make some adjustments on the camera on the actual screen. It allows you to make such as ISO, zoom, shutter. You can kind of set it to be whatever you want it to be. And then I also do use this other port so that I can pull focus on some of my cameras that don't have autofocus. And guys, other than that, I don't really use the app because it's too complicated. I don't really use any of the other ports, me personally. Really all of these extra features really seem like it's for people that are on much higher productions that need these additional features. And this is a pro gimbal. You know, it is, you know, these features are important for some filmmakers, but if I'm speaking in terms of myself, as I do productions, a little bit of a lower level, maybe 2 or 3 man teams, and I'm assuming a lot of people who watch these videos do as well. Guys, you don't really need all of these crazy additional features. So my opinion on this RS4 Pro is that if you guys are going to be shooting higher level productions, if you're going to need really crazy stabilization because you want to shoot on an FX6 or a RED camera or some big camera that you need those additional motors, and you're looking to do shoots with multiple people, and that's something that you want to get into in the future, then yeah, I would recommend going ahead and buying this as your first or, you know, big upgrade gimbal. But if you guys already have a gimbal or you just have a DSLR and you're just trying to get into filmmaking and just have a gimbal in your arsenal, you don't have a lot of lenses yet, most of the shoots that you'll be doing is only going to be a 1 or 2 man team, then stay away from paying $800 or $900 or $1,000 for this gimbal. I would just stick to a much cheaper gimbal, you know, something in maybe the $300 or $400 range, maybe even pick one up secondhand, because guys, all of these gimbals do the same thing. You put the camera on the top, you balance it, and you're good to go. So yes, the auto lock features and the ease of use of this thing and just the quality and the look of it is great, but I would think that you would get a lot more value for your money, you know, spending that extra money on a lens or spending that extra money on lighting and just getting a simple, very easy to use gimbal. So guys, hopefully you guys got some value from this review. At the end of the day, I just wanted to go over the features and give you my perspective as a filmmaker and if I think it's a good decision to buy this. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. My channel focuses on video production and making money in the creative space and just overall health and wellness and just well-being. So if you guys are interested in that and you like the video, make sure to go ahead and check out my channel. And as always, guys, peace out.